Today, Michigan State Police execute a search warrant on the Buchanan property of a suspected murderer, looking for the remains of Janice Sanders, a mother of two who went missing nearly 50 years ago. This was the property of her ex-boyfriend, Gerald Libertowski. He's the man MSP investigators believe murdered Sanders. Investigators today would not confirm if they found her remains. What's led investigators to this point, in part, is a unique collaboration between police and a team of teenagers, teachers, and undergrads exploring and solving questions that have gone unanswered. If police are able to prove who killed Janice Sanders, it won't mark the end of a decades-long mystery. James and Dina Sanders believe they know who killed their mother.
It's hard to be able to think of where she could be right now if she was, if she was my age. Like, what would she be doing right now?
Because she's never been found, we deal with the loss of our mother, but then we deal with the unknown.
They believe Gerald Libertowski, Janice's ex-boyfriend, killed her in 1976 when Janice went missing. Investigators are searching Libertowski's former property, searching for proof. But the question the siblings still need to answer is what to do with her remains.
She's been gone a long time, and not knowing where she's at has been probably the hardest thing to deal with.
That question has lived inside James and Dina's head longer than Kaylee Meyer has been alive. From her classroom at Western Michigan University, she's outlining a roadmap of murder.
Kind of pinpoint what exactly happened.
Diagramming a decades-old cold case to pinpoint the motives, methods in a macabre tragedy.
What are people actually capable of?
She's part of the Western Michigan University Cold Case Program, which affectionately calls itself the Scooby Gang.
There's kind of a learning curve sometimes, in the sense that you're looking backward in time and figuring out how investigations used to be while also learning how investigations are now.
But it's real-world cases with real-world consequences.
Looking through autopsy photos, and we are seeing the underbelly of American society.
Dr. Ashlyn Kirsten is the director of the Cold Case Program, which she says is the first of its kind. In its first investigation, WMU helped solve the 1987 murder of Roxanne Wood in Niles.
And it's gritty and it's nasty, and sometimes you got to walk away from these files because it's unnerving, but that's the world we live in.
Students work with Michigan State Police, sorting through thousands of documents by hand, reviewing reports, and digitizing paperwork, something most investigators just don't have the time to do.
Is a lot of note-taking, a lot of computer work, a lot of scanning and printing.
The WMU team has helped MSP reopen the Janice Sanders investigation, searching for her remains to be put to rest.
They already got the worst news you can get, right? Your family member died in a violent way, but they don't really know what happened.
While these students investigating what happened are looking for proof, they're helping survivors like James and Dina find closure.
I think it will change my sister and I's reality. We're no longer the kids with the missing mom. We'll finally have the closure and the truth. And how that will feel, I don't know yet.
Because the suspect died years ago, even if police can prove the murder, there likely will not be a prosecution.